Thedan was lounging in the gardens of House Abercrombie when Elaine found her. The trees made a carefully sculpted pool of shade around a granite fountain that drew directly from the aqueduct, cold river water splashing endlessly over stone. Thedan wore a gown of linen that stuck to her skin, and sweat beaded on her lip. Elaine sat at the fountain's edge, untied her sandals, and put her feet in the water. The air felt thick to breathe. "Why are you doing anything?" Thedan asked. "It's too hot to do things." "I'm cooling off." "You walked here in the heat so that you could cool off from walking over here in the heat? That doesn't make sense." An Inlisk servant boy with a moon-round face and curling hair stepped out from the house, but Elaine met his eyes and shook her head before he could offer anything. He faded back into the building as smoothly as he'd left it. Elaine dipped her sleeve into the water, then brought it over her head and wrung the cloth like a sponge. A cool rivulet ran down her neck and vanished into the back of her blouse. "Do you know why I like you?" "I'm your cousin." "Everyone's my fucking cousin. That's not special." Thedan looked over. "What?" Elaine said. "It's true." "All right then. Why do you like me better than all the rest? I'm quivering to know." "You don't want anything from me." "I want things from you all the time." "No," Elaine said. "You want things all the time, and sometimes you get them from me. There's a difference." Thedan nodded slowly. "Are you sure? Because they sound the same." "Father's giving away our compound to Jorig Abercrombie. It's going to be an act of princely largesse." "Oh," Thedan said. "I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Not much." Her cousin shifted, stood, and came to sit at Elaine's side. Elaine would have leaned against her, but Thedan put her head on Elaine's shoulder first. She smelled like sweat and lavender. "Then why do you work so hard?" "I don't know," Elaine said. She kicked the water with her bare foot and watched the splash. Then, with deliberate violence, she did it again. "I wish I was like you." "Oh, sweet. Oh, no, don't wish that. I'm a mess." "You're your own mess. I'm someone else's, and I don't even know whose. My father's? My mother's? Maybe I'm the mess of the whole city. You do what you want to do. I do what I'm supposed to do, and what do I get? Power." "It doesn't feel like it." "You don't like power," Thedan said. "You think it's inauthentic. That's why you really love me. I'm comfortable playing the part of myself as if Thedan Abercrombie was a role, and I was really the least shame-bound actor in Seepwater. You're jealous of my talent." Elaine laughed. It was ridiculous, except that it also rang true. That made it funnier. "You don't have to be so alone," Thedan said. "You could have anyone you want as a friend or a pillow-mate." "I couldn't, though. Even if they were there, they wouldn't see me. They'd see her." "Her?" "Elaine Assal, daughter of the prince-to-be, and someday Kithamar herself. I can't have anything. She gets all of it. No one can see me when she's in the room. Even I get lost in her sometimes. The story about me is so much more than who I am." "That isn't true." "The real reason I love you is you know how to lie to me." Thedan waved a dismissive hand. "I knew it was something like that. Next time, come out with me." Elaine shifted, and Thedan sat up straight. A little smile tugged at Elaine's mouth, but she shook her head. "No, absolutely not." "It is exactly what you need. I told you, it's masked. No one knows who you are. Not for certain. Isn't that what you just said you wanted? It's like the gods put this here just for you. It would be sacrilege not to go." "It's a mess of drunken merchants and you playing dangerous games below your station." "But with masks," Thedan said around a chuckle. "I feel like you're missing that point. Take something for yourself now, while you still can. There won't be any sneaking away when you're in the palace under old Kinsguard, and you'll have a memory to keep you warm in the cold, cold winter of your dotage. Stop teasing me." "Ancient Prince Elaine Assal, on her icy throne lost to crippling isolation and, I don't know, ague? Crippling ague, with only the memory of one warm summer night of folly to remind her what being alive was for." "Oh, you are useless," Elaine laughed. The tightness in her heart was looser now. Her smile felt like a smile, I'm not going to some guild hall with a bunch of strangers and too much wine. It isn't going to happen. I understand. I'm serious. I know it. I respect your choice. They sat for a while, the cold water gurgling and playing around Elaine's ankles. A squirrel bounded through the trees above them, leaping from branch to branch on its way from wherever it had come to wherever it was going. The shade made the buildings look brighter, like the pale bricks had been formed from fire. Elaine sighed. "Fine," she said. "I'll come."